Welcome to another episode of the Hayes Hustle Podcast. It's me, your trap trainer, Coach Hayes, in the house today. It is Monday, Make a Move Monday, Mindset Monday. Let's get moving. Let's get grooving. Let's go. Let's get the week started. It's the starting line. Happy to be with you. Fantastic. It's a heat wave, baby. Heat wave across the nation. It was 105 here yesterday. Holy moly. It's hot. It is hot, man. It is hot. Monday. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're getting moving. I've been thinking about you, thinking about everybody out there. Couldn't wait to get back to our conversation. Couldn't wait to get back. Monday. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Giving everybody please continue to share. Please continue to talk about. Please continue to spread the word about our podcast, about this community we're trying to build, about, just adding to the positivity, the push, the light. I want to bring good stuff out here, bring good vibes. We're coming. Great educational tools I'm trying to bring you. Great motivational tools I'm trying to bring you. Educational, motivational, situational. Telling you some stories, some throwback Thursdays. It's fantastic. All this new stuff we coming up for our Patreon and for our subscribers. That we're going to have all this new content. I'm so excited to get all this stuff going. As you see, new look. Today, I finally have no hat. So, the rule is, whenever I have a hat on, most of the time I have a hat on, I need a haircut. There's a rule, okay? And this is kind of crazy because I went to a new barber. I've never been to another barber before. And you know what? He ain't that bad. I ain't put no grease in my hair this morning, though. I went to a new barber this weekend. I don't know. He's a good dude. I felt like I cheated on my barber though. I've never been to another barber before. My son's never been to another barber. Me and my son went to another barber, and I don't know how to really feel about it. Tell me what do you feel about that? I am a loyal dude. Go to the same barber, same store, same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a loyal dude. I come from that culture. I come from that gang culture where, hey man, this is what we do over here with this dude, with that. But so once you create relationships and bonds, I believe in that's it. But my barber is also in the old neighborhood I used to live in, and it take me about 30 minutes to get there, 45 minutes to get there. Then this cat ain't never on time, so I got to wait another half hour, then get my haircut. That's an hour of pure enjoyment, but then I got to take another 45 minutes to get home. So that's a 3-hour day. Just get a haircut. This fella right here, he's out here where I live. Now, there's a whole lot of black professionals out here. They're coming out here more and more every day. But it costs a lot to live out here. So it ain't, we ain't out here everywhere. We ain't deep. But the right cats is out here that they'll pay him and help build his business. And, so I wanted to go and support local black business. And he in his garage, and he got it hooked up. I mean, he got it hooked up, got a lobby, got the section where you can buy the treats and for $1. You know what I'm saying? Like he had it worked out. He had the big ass mirror and the TVs and he had everything worked out. And I thought, you know what? This is how you do it. So a lot of people, they want to go big, spend all their money and all their resources and get loans and all this stuff instead of starting small and allowing your hustle to build to build your bank instead of trying to go get the bank to build your business. Don't do that. Let you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take it's building blocks. So start small. Allow the actual business to build the bank. Don't ask the bank to build the business. That's some real shit. This is from the bottom boys. This is from the dude. This is from the not just boys, the girls, whoever, right? If you on the bottom and you ain't got access to loans, because that's what most of us ain't got access to loans. I ain't had no access to no loans. I had to get it, bro. I had to hustle. I had to tuck away. I had to sell this. Get rid of my 65 Chevy. I had to get rid of, some equipment over here, some equipment over there. I had to really get creative in getting what I wanted, which is podcast studios, which was a studio downstairs, to do the merch, to have my own gym, to have all that stuff. You had to really put in sacrifice. So just understand that. Make a move Monday. Make a move Monday with Coach Ace. Just appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. From wherever you are. Thank you. Thank you. Worldwide. We are worldwide, baby. Worldwide. That sounds so good to say. Already we're worldwide. We're gonna be huge because I love the platform. I love it. I don't know if I like looking at myself and watching myself talk. I don't really like that part of it. But I like the fact that I can actually create a community that I can help, because I'm all about being a part of something bigger than me, being someone that someone else can depend on. So if somebody depends on my podcast, that makes me be consistent. So when I hear people listen to it all the time, then I know they're depending on me. Then that makes me want to go even more do content. That makes me even more want to go shoot and let them understand if that's what they're into. There's people into all kind of stuff. People watch basketball games and documentary on people. And I know my youngest son, when he was a kid, he used to watch other people play video games. I'm like, what the hell why would you want to ever do that? But the culture has shifted. The culture has shifted, and the people that you're interested in, that's what you're interested in. So if I got somebody that interested in my lifestyle and how I built what I built and want to see more about it, I want to give you a real sneak peek of that and hopefully motivate you to do your thing, to live through your lens. But first, check it out through me. So I love it. I just love it. So I know it's going to be huge. Numbers are growing. We're in more and more places. More and more people are checking us out. It's a busy summer. Summer's wrapping up. It's really going to be useful once we get to the school year, those 9 months where you got to grind and get through the day and do work and everybody's on a schedule. And then, we kind of laying a foundation right now, ready to blow up, then ready to grow. You can't grow until you get a foundation. Cannot grow until you get a foundation. Big shout out to our sponsors today. Let's take care of the sponsors. Let's take care of the money. Take care of the money. You always got to take care of the money. Let's get to the money. Haircut on. Hey. Haircut on. I got them. I got them. Big shout out to EJ. EJ the barber. Happy Valley, Oregon. He ain't fucking around. Took care of me. Black business, baby. We together, man. They hate it when we be coming together. Two black businesses get together. They call us a gang. Big shout out to our sponsors, man. Let me stop talking shit. Big shout out to our sponsors. Hey, Bridge City Fam. Bridge City Fathers and Mentors Program, a nonprofit dedicated to bridging the gap for at-risk youth. At-risk youth. Bridging the gap for their families, bridging the gap for resources for them. I bridge gap. I dedicate my life to bridging gaps like that for kids that need it, because I was a kid that needed that gap bridged. I needed somebody to bridge that gap. I needed somebody to help my dad. My dad was a single parent and he needed resources. He didn't always have them. That's why he was hustling and selling drugs and shit like that to try to fill the gaps. He was having to take unnecessary chances just because my mom wasn't around. All right, my mom wasn't around. So my dad had to raise me by himself. So when that happens, there's a lot of gaps. There's a lot, and when there's gaps, guess what? Kids can fall through the cracks. This is how kids fall through the cracks, because there's a lot of gaps. Think about that. Does that make sense? If there's a lot of gaps because mom ain't there, dad ain't there, somebody ain't watching, somebody ain't growing, they ain't developing, that is a problem. Okay? Bridge City Fathers and Mentors Program, this is what it's all about. Bridging the gap. Teaching fathers young fathers how to be fathers, teaching, like that. That's the other part of it. Not just helping the kid, but we're also linking up to be able to help out the fathers, these young fathers, and teach them, giving them second chances, giving them resources to be able to become great fathers. Not just young fathers, but young great fathers, older great fathers. Maybe they're a fantastic executive, but they're a shit husband and shit father. We want to be able to help you become better at that. This is not just for this is everybody. A great father is like gold. Bread City Fathers and Mentors Program. Check us out, www.breadcityfam.com. Fam as in family. Fam as in fathers and mentors. FAM. I've been coming up with that one for a long time. Check us out. Also, Temptation Air Freshener. Temptation Air Freshener. Check them out on Instagram at Temptation Freshies. Custom air fresheners, custom t-shirts, small business line, but we finna blow and grow. Believe that. New partners, new sponsors of the Hayes Hustle podcast. Love the work over there. Love the work. They're proud sponsors. They provided our new camera that when we finally start shooting our podcast, we had just been recording. And next thing you know, my man Justin over at Temptation Air Freshener came over and said, "Hey, listen, we want to do more than just sponsor and have our name said. We want to put some skin in the game. We want to add to the visuals." Big shout out to you, big dog. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. That's what it take, man, for shit to grow, man. You gotta, shit like that gotta happen. It don't always happen, and that's why people don't always blow up. It take more than you. I can only take it to a certain point. People adding in, pouring in, filling into me allows me to grow, allows me to blow, and I bring them with me. I ain't looking to do it by myself. I'm looking to bring you with me. Everything I'm doing is not for me. The first thing I thought of as I went through a lot of my stuff, business wise, and I lost my business and stuff. The first thing when I got this house, I started thinking about, I got to share this. When God bless you with something, you got to share it. So I started thinking, how can I share this with people? How can I help with my house? How can I help with this blessing that I have had, that God bestowed on me? How can I bless other people? And I think that's why God continues blessing me. Make sure you're paying attention to this kind of stuff. Okay? Make sure you're paying attention to that kind of stuff. Huge, huge, huge. Okay. So our big sponsors, Bread City Fam, Temptation Air Freshener. We are families. We're building bonds. We're building relationships, not just sponsorships. Okay. Building relationships, not just sponsorships. Also, last but not least, Hayes Sports Performance. Hayes Sports Performance, turning potential into performance in athletes and adults and kids. We have youth level haystacks, the little kids. You can have half-hour workouts, 45-minute workouts. Built that foundation. That's about 4th grade and under, 5th grade and under. Middle school on up. We're in our prep program, prepping for high school, prepping for college, prepping for pro. That's called Hayes Prep, our Hayes Prep program. And then our other program for anybody, no athletes. You can be an athlete. You can be a former athlete. You can be this can be on your off time. This can be an adult. This can be an elderly person that just want to stretch and get some socialization. That's called Hayes Fit. Hit me up if any of those, pertain to you. If you're interested in some training. Check me out on our Instagram page at OTA_Team Hayes. You can see all my training there. Drop me a DM if you want to get in. You know what I'm saying? Drop a DM if you want to get in. So, hey, that's the Monday sponsors. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you. Get the bills paid, baby. Get the bills paid. So I want to talk about, just want to get into today, man. I think I really got some shit figured out now. I really think I got some shit figured out. I've been thinking about this. It's just been on my mind. The last couple of days I've been maxing out. I've been always talking about being busy. Being busy. Check out the bad boy jersey. It got the Biggie on the back. This is Biggie. If you ain't never seen that juicy joint. I've had some busy days where I've gotten so much shit done, like running through shit, like boom 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 hitting list, but I'm busy from day to night, and it's tough because I'm going to get my kid hair washed out. I can barely get the house cleaned, and but it's busy from day to night. And on those days, I don't get to watch any TV. Because I'm so busy. At the end of the day, I basically pass out from being so after I eat, and I might eat once a day, once maybe twice, but for sure a really good meal at the end of the day. And it seems like after my body gets back the meal, that my body says, okay, you got to go. Just time for you to take a nap. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you got to go. But what I was thinking was, I did about two. Right now, I'm in a zone right now. I've been about 2 or 3 days. I don't know, 3 or 4 days. I've just been working hard like that. It seems like I work like that all the time, and I do. But there's another level that I kind of went to this last week of work. And I start thinking, if I work like that all the time and I got that amount of shit done, there's no goal I couldn't crush. So I start thinking about the major players. The major, millionaires and the people who, really go get it. They have a lot of days like that. Because we might have a week where, like I said, this week was crazy, but every day is like that for them. So they are hitting goals left and right. Bing, 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 bing. Make a move Monday. Come on now. This is the key to transformation. I'm giving it to you. The key to transformation, unreal. Stacking good days on top of good days. Stacking, that don't mean you can't have a bad day, but stack. Good days. Busy. Calls. Answered emails, books, reading books, play with the kids. All of it. Making dinner, eating, not complaining about it. Just living it out. If you got a busy day, that means God got a lot for you, but you cannot skip steps. You got to get it all done. And if you can get it done with a great attitude, that means you appreciate it. It means you have gratitude instead of like, oh my God, now I got to do this. Now I got to do that. Now I got to do that. God's kind of sitting there like, oh, now you got to do it? Oh, you got something better to do, nigga? What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? You got something better to do? Partner, I can put your ass in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to do shit with a good attitude and you got to knock it out, being busy. So I start thinking like that really might be the difference between good and great. Some of us can do it sometimes. Some of the time we can be good. We can have these great days where we're busy and it's like, oh man, last week was crazy. But them great motherfuckers, they doing that, 90% of 95% of every month they're doing that. Instead of like, I remember that 1 week where I went crazy. You remember that 1 week, or 1 week out of a month you're maxing out. That ain't gonna fucking work. That ain't gonna work. Make a move Monday, telling you some real shit. If you're going to get down the road, you're gonna have to. Now I work hard all the time, so I'm always moving. But I kind of seen another level where I'm like, okay, if I kind of work at this level and it's enjoyable, it means you got to cut some of the bullshit out though. I've never been a TV dude. Just finally fell in love with a show. I ain't never watched that show Power before. Just one day said, fuck, I might as well watch this show. It's a black show, 50s. I don't know. He's a rapper. I don't think that nigga making no show, but let's see. Fell in love with the show. I'm in like season 4 right now, season 3 or 4. I'm like, man, how could this nigga even been a rapper? This dude this is so creative. If you actually live the life too, so it's really, it's great to look at, especially on that level with business and stuff like that. I'm so into business. And so I've lived the other life too. So but anyway, next thing I know, I'm watching this show for a couple hours a night, more than a couple hours a night. I'm like binging it, right? And I'm not getting shit done. I'm not doing my social media posts. I'm not doing that because I'm watching this show. And so the last couple of days I haven't got to watch the show because I've been on my grizzly. Now, I'm still gonna try to watch the show some, but a lot of times with me and TV, the TV is just on and I'm still taking care of business. So, but I see that the busy people, the people that are really successful, they might not have time to sit down because I'm sure, if you're a father, you're doing father duties, and then you gotta, you're the part of being a father is providing. So you gotta provide. Then you gotta be a husband, and then you gotta be right. Then you gotta be an uncle, and you somebody's brother. Then you're somebody's son. So now you gotta be a son. So you gotta take. You know what I mean? Like really playing out all those roles and all those parts, bro. If you actually do it, man, it take you a whole damn day. You'd be busy as fuck. But when we run away from stuff and I only want to do this, I only want to do that, and you're so busy, you're running away from your success. And if you ain't busy, you need to build a life of being busy. This is what I'm talking about. Like if you ain't busy and you just got a job and maybe you're satisfied with that. So then go be a good uncle. Go see your nephew. Go support them at the ball game. Lead there. Go see your mom and take them flowers and build a busy life. Build a busy ass life. Even if it ain't like, what he always told me, make a move. What if I'm already got money? All right, okay, so have a successful life. Live that shit. Don't just do money. Money is just a part of it. The money allows you to go see grandma all the time. Go say, fuck work for the day. I'm going to go take my grandmama over here and do this for her and do that for her. And you got what I'm saying? Like, so if it ain't just about money, make a move on the rest of your life, on making the rest of your life happen. Activate your life. Push the fucking button. Push the button. Today I got a wedding to go to. I got a wedding to go to tomorrow. And it's I got to work in the morning. I got a podcast after that. I got to me and my daughter, we got to go get a present. We got to go to the wedding. I might have some clients. I might have a client late starting that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my wife getting back in town that night, and then Wednesday is it. And it's always something. It's never slowing down. It's because I embrace it. Like, okay, what's next? And just go on and live it. I only get 2-3 hours of sleep sometimes because there's so much life happening and I want to be awake for it. I want to live it. Understand that. Okay. Just spitting some real facts. Like you got to really have the difference between good and great. Being consistently good. Being consistent, having good days. How many good days can you have will make you great, right? If you can have consistently be good all the time. Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Or great day, great day, great day. I can really be like, man, I'm in the zone. You are just, no matter what that is. Like, so say that's Sunday and we ain't even talking about business, right? It's Sunday and you go to church and you worship hard and you go eat at the church and y'all eat and you laugh and you drink and you do whatever. Then later on that night and you're putting the kids to bed, like feel that shit all the way out and enjoy every bit of it, man. I used to think about this shit when I was a kid and now I'm actually in position and living this life that I always kind of thought about and envisioned about. Sometimes I don't just relax and live it. Relax and just, man, you know what I mean? Because I'm always trying to get it, trying to make sure we keep it. Somebody got to make sure we keep it. My kids are always living, but sometimes I forget to just stop and just enjoy it. Because it's always, but I do enjoy, because I enjoy this. I enjoy doing it. I sometimes kick myself because I think I'm supposed to be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But this is what I enjoy, the life I've built. I enjoy this. And you are blessed if that's the key. You're blessed if what you do for a living is actually what you enjoy. So you don't have to go find something else recreational, external to light your fire. Your fire is lit because I get up and I got it. This is what I've created, the avenue I've created to live through. And it can supply me. It can sustain me. Like that to me, forget about it. Oui. Hey, big shout out to all my people in the U.S. listening, to my people in France. Got to say shout out to everybody. Big shout out to Canada. Big shout out to Australia and New Zealand. These are the places where the Hayes Hustle podcast is getting big views at. And and big shout out anywhere else if you're listening. Just on my on the deal that shows me where our podcast is popping the most. Those are the places that shows me. It don't even register no other countries right now. So those are the 5 countries that shows me. So big shout out to all those countries. And if you're somewhere else and I'm missing you, I'm so sorry. I appreciate you. I appreciate every listener, every viewer, whether you watch it on YouTube, our YouTube channel, or whether you you just listen to the audio. Thank you. Stacking good days on top of each other. That's how you get to it. That's how you build. We're stacking on top. How do you build higher? How do you get to the next level? You got to get to the next level. You build higher. You stack. Stack good days on top of each other. Stack good days on top of each other. Real talk. With a great attitude. Not just like I worked hard. Oh my God, now another day. With a good attitude. With a positive attitude. The positive attitude is very, very important. That's why you need to be doing something that you love. You need to be chasing something that you love. You need to be doing something that is your actual gift. Because you're going to love to do it. Whether you get paid or not. And sometimes you're gonna start off not getting paid. Just like this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Before we had any sponsor, of course I'm a sponsor. Before we had Temptation for Air Freshener, our first sponsor. Now we getting some radio ads going and getting paid for those. Like it's all because of the numbers and how fast we're growing. That, that's how it goes. Unreal. You start off, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. So you'll be willing to do it for nothing until that shit comes, until it starts to pop. So it goes from a drip to a drop, then it gets ready to pop. Now don't even get me going, bro. Monday, ready to go. Don't let me start going, man. I'm gonna start freestyling this thing. I really am. This shit's starting to get too fun. Man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas saying from a drip to a drop to it's ready to pop. I'm telling you, I just came up with that. But hey, you might be mentally corny. I thought that was pretty live. When you actually thinking of the simple, when you thinking of then to boom, 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 then to flowing. Right, to popping. So that's what I'm talking about. So stack good days, man. Stack good days. You got to be consistent with your effort. You got to be consistent with your attitude. The other thing is your karma. Ooh, consistent with your karma. Understanding what you're putting out there is going to come back on you, positively or negatively. Positively and negatively. Stop waiting on a trouble-free life. God has to give you trouble because he got to get you to troubleshoot. How else can you become a shooter, man? He got to give you shit to troubleshoot. How can he make you stronger, man? How can you get stronger if he don't get you some shit that you got to climb through, knock over, push down, knock the fuck out? Like, that's how he make you stronger, by giving you these obstacles he ain't deterring you. Find a way through it, boy. Find a way through it, bro. Let's go. What are you gonna do? Now, maybe you see it and turn around. Man, fuck, I can't do it. Man, I can't do it. Until one day you decide not to, and you decide to go through it. God ain't moving that hurdle. You got to move it. Maybe it's there until you see the next person come and they go, man, you tell them, they go, man, it's a hurdle. You go, yeah, man, I couldn't get through it. I'm discouraged. And he went through it. And then you say, shit, if he can do it, I can do it. Sometimes that's what it takes. Karma, how we do. Treating people the way I want to be treated. Treating people better than me, like being a giving soul, being a servant leader. Understanding karma is real. It applies to you. It ain't a saying. It ain't just a cliche type of thing. This shit is real. The universe is really working like that. God is really working like that. L, dub. L, you take all these L's, big dub then. L, dub. L, dub. Learn, win. Learn, win. Get that shit right. I'm giving you formulas to success, man. Free game Monday. Ooh. Free game Monday. Be ready to pop. I'm about to get the freestyle. I'm just joking. I'm ready to go, man. Monday. Lit up. Lit up like a light bulb, baby. Ready to glow. Let's go. Y'all see, I'm ready to be Venus flytrap of the podcast world. I'm ready to get down. I'm ready to be the Venus flytrap of the podcast world. You about to hear this voice all over your station. Let's go. Huh? I'm getting too much. All right, so let's stay focused. Stacking good days on top of each other. You want to level up? Then you got to get up. You got to get your game up. You got to get your hustle up. You got to stack up. You got to stack up good days on top of each other. Stack up days that you've hustled all day. Stack up days that you've worked all day and that you believed in. You know what I mean? And work ain't just going to some damn job. I ain't talking about work. I'm talking about planning to put something together. Studying. Maybe that's studying. Maybe that's, whatever it is. You have to figure out the ingredients you need for your pie. Real talk. Real Talk Monday, man. Coming at you. Real Talk Monday. Karma is a son of a gun. Do not think you can cheat your way to the top. So you can be making a move. I get on this stuff and I talk about make a move and mindset and all this shit. If you make all the moves you want to, if you out there fucking people over to get something else, and then you think because you're going to try to make a move on Monday, something's going to happen, your ass is mistaken. If you are not putting out good karma constantly, it's the lubrication that allows these dreams to move. Okay? You can do all the work you want to, but if your karma is shit and you treating people like shit, God don't allow some of these doors to open. He don't allow the elevator to continue moving up, right? He makes the lubrication on those belts or those chains seize up. Zzz, and your shit and your progress ceases. Think about that. So that karma's the son of a gun. You got to be helping. You got to be creating all this good energy so that good energy finds you. If you just robbing and stealing and lying to get to where you got to get to and hoping that you, man, because I need it and I got to have it and I got it because you want it better than everybody else, but you ain't working harder than everybody else, but you ain't loving more than everybody else. You ain't opening the door. You ain't helping somebody because they just need help, not because of the money. Like, there's a lot of things you got to be able to do. You got to be able to put your money where your mouth is. It ain't no joke. Who are you? Are you really who you say you are? If you really are who you say you are, man, God has a way of rewarding you. But he also is the one that knows if you sit up at job saying you one person, sit up at home saying you one person, and then you lying and behind the back you doing this and no. That cannot, whatever happens in the dark will come out to the light. Bible talk. No, let's go. So you got to know that. You got to be, let's don't just talk about making moves and making money. If you ain't did no personal development on who you are, if you a liar, if you a cheat, you better get ready to take some L's. And there's going to be like L, dub, but a lot more L's in between. Because Lord knows your ass need to learn more. So he don't let you win as much and give you a lot more L's. Think about that. But if you in his good graces, he'll give you those little 3 L's. L, win. L, win. Sometimes it's just L, win. Right? I mean, he'll give it to you like that. He got to make sure he balancing it out, though. Giving you a little bit of heartache and then letting you get the love. So that's how it works, man. That's how the universe works. That's how God works. I ain't trying to act like I know it all. I'm just telling you from my experience. From what I believe to be true. What I believe to be true. Okay. Make sure you're stacking these days on top of each other, man. It's the only way you're going to level up. Can't level up if you ain't stacking up. Tell these niggas to catch up. I'm in the rhyme. I'm in the mood today, man. My Cuddy's birthday is tomorrow. R.I.P. Cowboy. Tyrone Hayes in the building. Tyrone Marquette Hayes. R.I.P. baby. Daughters getting married. His daughter's getting married tomorrow. I got family here from St. Louis. My Uncle JD's here. My Auntie Angie's here. My Auntie Ella's here. I gotta take these cats. We take them out to Nike. Going on a big Nike trip. You know how that go. Big Nike. They gotta hit Adidas, hit Nike while they in town. Get the family in town. You gotta let them see everything up in Oregon. You know, but these cats used to live in Oregon, but still, so when they come to town, they already know. We want Nike, we want Adidas. We want the stores. So that's what, last night we went over and had a drink with them over at the Embassy Suites. I go over to go see my uncle. I swear to God, check this out. I go over, my cousin's already there. My two cousins already there, drinking with my uncle and my auntie. I go over there. I'm in a hotel. I believe that's the Embassy Suites. It's actually the Holiday Inn something. I don't know what it was. But we somewhere, and I could not believe. I'm walking around saying, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Talking all this shit like, hey man, I'm here. And come to find out I wasn't even in the right damn hotel. Like, how stupid is that? Like, I'm walking, they literally outside. Man, we don't see you. I'm like, yeah, I'm right outside. Where you at? I look up at the sign. Not the right hotel. I feel like a damn fool. So I'm like, oh man, hold on. I'll be right there in a minute. But I was only like 5 minutes away. So went to the hotel. I'm like, you know, it got worse. You get there and start drinking. So that just was a lost night. That was an interesting night, but it was good to see family. Good to see family. It was good to see him, man. Stacking up. If you want to rack them up, you got to stack them up. Make sure you are stacking up the good days, man. Make sure we're stacking up the good days. This is Make a Move Monday, man. Make a Move Monday. Get up, make a move. But it ain't only about making a move. Make sure you are making great karma. Make sure you are paving the way for great things to happen for you. If you are living like a bum, please do not expect to get none. Come on, man. It don't work like that. God don't work like that. God don't reward you because you just work hard. God rewards you because you want to live through your gift, and your gift is usually always helping someone else. So if you do stuff just to make money, so you know what I mean? I just sell dope and that just makes money and I ain't really helping nobody. I'm making money and I can buy some shit, but ultimately something's going to collapse, something's going to go wrong because I'm really not helping anybody. Find a way to help. I'm telling you. Fastest way to get to the top. Fastest way to get to the top. That's why people who end up making it, they create an answer to help people. They create an answer. You gotta diapers. Okay, let's have diapers. Everybody need diapers, so they find a cheap solution for that. You're finding a way to help people. That person's a billionaire. Find a way to help people. I've been thinking about things like that. Find a way to help people, not just businesses that make money, but find a way to help people. You can do both. You rocking. If you can love it, you do it well, and it help people, it's a blessing. That's the gift. That's the gift. That's the equation right there. Remember that. That's the equation. I don't want to just talk about a bunch of fluff today. I just want to let you understand that I understand now that stacking these days on top of each other on good days, not 1 out of 7 fucking days in a week, but 5 days, 6 days out of the week, stacking these crazy days together where you are embracing being a father, you embracing being a mother, you embracing being a worker, you embracing being an owner, you embracing being whatever it is, bro. Like you live it to the fullest. You walk, you drive, you go whatever, you exercise, you do it all. Try to fit it all in. Don't just say it's just I was too busy. Just fit it all in. Be exhausted from all that and then get up and do it again and live it and love it. Man, you see, it's almost impossible to be depressed. I see all these people being depressed. Depression, I'm going to say that for Wellness Wednesday. But a lot of it is because they're just not busy enough. Just not busy enough. You're sitting around waiting and worrying and instead of just getting busy. Making shit happen. Enjoying the day. Enjoying your life. Enjoying your mama. Enjoying your... Make a Move Monday. Get your ass up. Start moving. Let's start grooving. Okay, remember Bad Boy in the 90s? Bad Boy. That's when it started moving. We got to start moving. Big Puff and them used to be going. Let's go. Time to get going, man. Trying to tell them that you won't stop. What do we remember that song? Whatever that song. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Come on, can't stop, won't stop. That attitude, that shit, that's what we talking about right there. Can't stop, won't stop. Don't let shit stop you. Somebody get sick, somebody pass away, somebody whatever. Take that L, get ready for a dub. Boom. Just coming at you for real, man. Just coming at you for real. This is Monday. Let's get going. This is starting line day. Okay. Let's get ready to roll this week. I love being with you today. I want to make sure you're motivated. I want to make sure you're moving. I want to make sure your mindset is right. Okay. Make sure you get popping. Okay. Make sure you get popping. Let's get it going now. Okay. I love you. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you stacking days. Today is not to hold you on this thing all day. There's a reason I don't like to make these an hour, so long. I don't want to make them so long because I don't want you sitting up here watching me for 2 hours a day when your ass should be making moves. I want to give you a little bit of injection of this is what you need to do. Let's go. Slap you in the face, get your ass out there and get going. Some people, they want to hold you on here for 2-3 hours a day. For me, I guess if they're entertaining you, that's one thing. But for me, talking about stacking days and being busy, if you watching me for 2 hours a day, you got a motherfucking problem. But if you can listen to this, or watch it for 45 minutes or 30 minutes, and you can kind of get exactly what we're talking about, and it can enlighten you. And you're like, you know what? That's exactly what I need to hear. That's exactly what I needed. God has a way of making sure the right message find the right person. When you start looking for motivation to get shit done, then my podcast will find you. But if you ain't looking for that, if you're just looking for hip hop and they got that shit all day, you ain't never finding me. If you're looking for business, if you're looking for transformation, if you're looking to transform, you listen to this podcast station. That's what I do. I make dreams come true. This Coach Hayes. It's Monday. Make it happen today. You're on the radio with Make It Happen Hayes. You're on your favorite podcast station with Make It Happen Hayes. Let's go. It's Monday. Have a fantastic day. I love you. Spread the word, please. Subscribe, please. Share, please. Okay. We grow. Word of mouth is the best way to grow. Okay. So please continue letting people know. I love you. This is Coach Hayes. It's been fantastic being with you today. Please join me tomorrow on Real Talk Tuesday. We're going to get down. It's a special day tomorrow. It is in celebration of my cousin, Tyrone Marquette Hayes, Cowboy. We'll be talking about him and me and our life and our history. So join me tomorrow. I love you. Have a fantastic day. Don't let the sun get you out there, man. Please, please, please. A lot of people are getting sick out there. Stay hydrated. And do well without that heat. That heat is a killer. So please stay hydrated. Eat fruit. Snack on fruit. That's what we do. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.